My name is Joseph. For 5 years, I gave my marriage everything. It started with love, but over time, our home became an Arctic wasteland. Warmth gave way to sharp sarcasm, and love became a distant memory. I tried everything, marriage counseling, romantic getaways, preparing her favorite dinners, but Laura met each attempt with cold indifference or outright sarcasm. I was fighting for a relationship that was already dead. Then came the evening that changed everything. The sharp click of her high heels echoed through the hallway, breaking the silence. I was focused on my laptop when she tossed a thick manila envelope onto my desk. I looked down. Above in bold, heartless letters were the words "and divorce agreement." She stood there, arms crossed, expecting me to break down. She expected me to beg. "Perhaps now you understand what you were about to lose." I looked into her eyes, searching for a trace of the woman I had once loved. There was none, just a desire to control me. Instead of panic, a strange, beautiful peace washed over me. Something clicked inside me. The fear was completely gone. "So this is how you choose to communicate with your husband?" Laura. "This is a wake-up call. Maybe now you will really fight for me." I sat quietly for a moment, papers in hand. Then I stood, walked to my desk, picked up a pen, and without a word, I signed each page. The smile immediately disappeared from her face. "Wait. What are you doing?" "Exactly what you asked for. You wanted a reaction, Laura? This is mine. If that's what makes you happy, I won't stand in your way any longer." I put the signed papers back in the envelope and handed them to her. She looked at me, completely shocked, her voice suddenly shaking. "Joseph, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it." "No, Laura, you wanted to control me. You wanted to use fear as a weapon. But fear is not love. It's just manipulation." That same night, I packed a suitcase, booked a hotel room, and headed out. There was no screaming, no slamming of doors, and no angry text messages. The silence I left was louder than any argument we'd ever shared. Weeks passed. As my lawyer filed the paperwork, I was given the final say on another big deal. Years ago, I co-founded a small tech startup. Laura laughed at it, calling it a useless little hobby. She had no idea that a big tech conglomerate was quietly acquiring our company. That very week, she handed me those divorce papers to scare me. The acquisition went through. I became a millionaire overnight. A month later, my phone rang. It was Laura. Her voice lacked its usual arrogance. It sounded fragile, uncertain. "Joseph, I was wondering. Maybe we got into things too quickly. We should talk. I heard about your company being acquired. Congratulations." I smiled, though she couldn't see it through the phone. Her sudden warmth was only apparent because her eyes had changed their appreciation for me. "Thank you, Laura. But I believe it's best that we finalize the divorce. You were right from the start. It's time for us both to get exactly what we deserve." There was a long, heavy silence on the line, followed by a nervous, forced laugh. Laura, frustrated. "Joseph, please. I only did this to scare you. I never wanted to lose you." "Joseph." "Laura, you can't scare someone who has finally found their peace." And with that, I hung up the phone. A few months later, the final decree arrived. I signed it with a peaceful and steady heart. I bought a beautiful new house, began traveling the world, and reconnected with the friends and family I had slowly drifted away from in an attempt to save a toxic marriage. I don't hate Laura. In a strange way, I'm deeply grateful to her. Because when she tried to threaten me with harm, she accidentally freed me from a life ruled by fear. She wanted to teach me a lesson about power. But in the end, I learned something far more valuable. Real strength isn't about winning someone back. It's knowing exactly when it's time to let go.